Hello, one and all. This is Luckless LoveLocks, and boy, do I have a treat for all of you. Tonight, we're stepping into the Séance of Blake Manor, a supernatural detective mystery dripping with dread. Imagine Agatha Christie meets Hellboy, all steeped in Irish mythology. Thank you so much to my favorite publisher, Raw Fury, for sponsoring this first video in the series. You can check the description for a link to wishlist or buy the game. And now, turn your lights off and let's enter Blake Manor together.
Mr. Ward!
I'll waste no time, as there's none for wasting. I write from Blake Manor in Connemara. Yesterday, a guest went missing. A young woman named Evelyn Deane.
Dude kind of looks like Dracula.
Everyone here carries on as if nothing has happened. She has not left. Of that I am sure. This envelope contains £200. Please, sir, accept this money and come quick, for I fear she's not long for this world. A further £300 will be paid out if you find her alive. I know the west of Ireland might well be the far side of the world for its distance from you. There's no one else to turn to. I hear you are an honourable man, a steadfast investigator, and, perhaps most importantly, godly. I pray for the girl that this is true.
Man, this has been on my radar for a long time, and one of my favorite games this year was Blueprints, and this is giving me some similar vibes to that, but spookier. Day 1, Friday, October 29th, 11 p.m., Blake Manor Courtyard.
Evelyn Deane.
Mr. Ward.
Daughter of the slumlord, Rupert Deane. I wonder if my employer hired me because of my past with her father. Or maybe they don't know of her father's involvement in my brother's death.
Her father was involved in her brother's death. Okay.
I suppose that too will become clear in time.
So maybe we're going to be investigating that also. I don't know. See what I mean, though? For those of you that watch me play through Blueprints, very similar look, but different. Move faster by running. We can crouch. Crouching. Running. Curious to see how scary it's going to be. So far, the atmosphere is looking pretty sweet. Oh, 11:01 p.m. So that took a minute, I think. So it's time-based. A not uncommon centerpiece at a place such as this. Hello?
Is somebody there?
Oh, jeez. That was a creepy dude.
What in hell?
I can't. I'm seeing things. The lateness of the hour and the long day of travel must have my nerves on edge. Still, perhaps I will ask. Press 2 to access records. Oh, so maybe I don't have to take notes? I'm not going to take notes. We're going to try to get through this without that, but I might eventually have to take notes. I took so many notes and blueprints. The records contain a catalog of all the evidence Ward has gathered during his investigation. Some evidence can be examined or analyzed for further information. You can examine your hiring letter, for example. Hiring letter. Okay, let's do that. Well, the first one is the washerwoman. How do we... Oh, because looks like there's some clothes there. It's like, how do we know she's a washing woman? Just looks like a black blob with some eyes. I thought I saw a woman washing clothes in the fountain out front of the manor. Discussable with... I don't know who that is. They said hiring letter. The letter I received hiring me onto the case. Can I just... Okay, I can click to examine. Mr. Ward, October 26th. I'll waste no time as there's none for wasting. I write from Blake Manor in Connemara. Yesterday, a guest went missing. A young woman named Evelyn Deane. Photograph enclosed. Everyone here carries on as if nothing has happened, but her room's not been slept in, nor have any locals seen her off hotel grounds. She's not left, of that I'm sure. This envelope contains £200. Please, sir, accept this money. Oh, is this just the... Yeah, this is just repeating the intro. Okay. What else do we have? Built on conquered land by Edward Blake in 1655 is Blake Manor. There's a map of the region. Connaught, so there's Ulster in the north, Connaught in the middle, Munster to the south. Doesn't look like I could do anything else with the map. I'm playing this for the first time, by the way, so we're all experiencing this at the same time. For the first time. My luggage, hastily packed. There's the photograph. She looks to be in her 20s. That necklace is looking intriguing. That's everything. Observations, documents, and items. And what's S? Oh, I see. When we found it, so we can filter it. I like that. So the newest things we find will be the top left, it looks like. Can't access mysteries. We already looked at the fountain. What about this cloth? Damp garment. So take a look at the top there. It goes to 1102. There's something in the fountain where I thought I saw that woman. A shawl? Got a bad feeling about this place. Yeah, no shit. So it doesn't show the shawl. What else is around here? Creepy looking trees. What about the gate itself? We can look at the front gates. The manor is miles from Guildford, miles from anywhere. Without a horse, there is nowhere to go. Trying to figure out, you know, what I can look at and what I can't. There's another gate this way. And a statue? A bronze statue of a lady. It's not that old, a few years perhaps? A dedication to Mary Blake, the Marquess's wife. Is it Marquess or Marquis? Though taken from us too soon, she will live on in our hearts and lives for her kind and charitable deeds. So it's deceased Marchioness. Idolized wife. The late wife of our host, Jonathan Blake. And we're after Evelyn Deane. Okay. Mary Blake, the Marquess's wife, had recently passed. Marquise, I'm just gonna say Marquess, and let me know if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Blake appears to have loved his wife greatly. Even in death, she influences his life. Such control sends a shiver down my spine. So it'd be, so she died pretty recently. Sounds like. Right, examine that. So they're just leaving that there. Okay. Some of the lights are on and some of them are off. It's another exit. Stables. Locked. I can hear horses in the distance. The manor stables, perhaps? Let's actually enter the manor now. My video game sense is always like, check underneath the stairs. Okay, there's something over here. A barrel of rusty colored rainwater. Reminds me a bit of point and click. So far. It's 11:05 now as we enter the manor. Hope you have your lights off. I know I do, and I'm in a spooky basement also. I should check with the front desk for any information on Miss Deane's whereabouts. Jack-o'-lantern. Time is of the essence. If you are to solve the mystery of Blake Manor, time advances when Ward interacts with objects and characters. You have until midnight tonight to resolve the mystery of Miss Deane's departure. You'll be free to further explore the manor in the coming days. So we can, there's like 60 things we can interact with. I guess 55 now. Curious to see what's going to happen when we run out of time. So we could explore. Those are pretty damn creepy. Turnips. Oh, that's why they look particularly creepy. Turnips with carved faces and glowing embers placed inside. Horrifying things. Is that what they use in Ireland instead of pumpkins? Jack-o'-lanterns. Huh. And if I've looked at them once, I don't think I have to spend any time to look at them again. So there's no one there. I could ring the reception bell or spend a moment taking in the place first. I think I'll take the place in. You record your goals and progress in the mystery map. Oh, nice. I love this way of representing information. You show the connections and the data. You've unlocked a mystery. You should investigate it. It's a bit like Outer Wilds, which I also played and loved. I love games like this. I live to explore mysterious worlds and try to figure out how they work. I've arrived at the manor to confirm if Miss Deane was here, and if no longer present, was the manner of her leaving cause for concern. Investigate. Each mystery contains evidence and leads. Evidence provides information for your investigation. Leads provide guidance and avenues of investigation. Selecting a connection reveals context for why two nodes are connected. Letter I received. Can't move the stuff around, eh? I should ring the bell so that I can speak to the manager and check in. Must have been summoned here for a reason. Trying to find the links, the relationships. Neat. Did that take 1 minute? That definitely does. A book that has clearly been handled with care. Telegraph room. It's a book about those carved turnips. Either one takes a minute. Jack-o'-lanterns are turnips with faces carved into them. Embers are placed inside to give him a glowing effect. They're supposed to ward off evil spirits. They're based on Stingy Jack, a drunk who tricked the devil. After a night's drinking with the devil, he convinced the fiend to climb a tree. Then he carved a cross into the tree's trunk, and old Nick was trapped. Jack only let him down once he promised to never claim his soul. When he died, Jack wasn't allowed into heaven for his generally sinful ways. But the devil held true to his word and didn't let Jack into hell either. So he was left to wander the earth for eternity. Old Nick sent him on his way with only an ever-burning lump of coal from hell itself to light his way. To save his hands, he put the coal into a turnip and has been roaming the lands ever since. Supposedly, other spirits see the lanterns, think it's the real Jack, and run for fear he tricks them too. I hear they've taken the tradition to America, but use pumpkins instead, I can't see it being as eerie somehow. It's still pretty eerie if done right. Newspaper. From 2 years ago, talking of a local fair and the positive impact it had on the area. Bellows. A roaring fire. It's good to be able to warm myself up a little after that rain, but I'll keep my distance nonetheless. Popping. Giant elk skull. This elk skull must be dated 10,000 years or more. How can you tell that just by looking at it? That's impressive. Just can carbon date stuff by looking at it? Refreshments. The water seems frigid, even for this weather. Maybe it's holy. I guess I'm just going to look at everything. And when we run out of time, we'll see what happens. It does say day 1. Presumably this deer was killed in the area. Certainly I saw enough of them in the area on the right here. It's at least 1,000,000 years old. Luggage room? Let's check this room out first, and then we'll ring in and check the other rooms. The Grand Seance, 31st of October, 1897. A gathering of intellects interested in esoteric matters, regardless of sex, color, or creed. Join renowned mystic Carmela Mantovani as she leads us in the most advanced crossing of the veil as yet witnessed by mortal man. No wobbling tables, distant moans, or questionable planchettes here. See the spirit for yourself, and better yet, speak with it directly. I actually recently went on a tour of an old building here in Ottawa, Canada, where I live. And it was like a ghost hunting tour, and they didn't set anything up. They just had like some tools where you could commune with the spirits, and we did all these tests and stuff like that. And it was an interesting experience. Like nothing really crazy happened, but you definitely like you can get into that mood, and like you could start to notice things, and just really, really cool experience. Just exploring these old buildings in the dark and experimenting with like ghost hunting tools or ghost communication tools. What is going on here? Some attempt to talk with a ghost? That cannot be possible. I've heard of seances before, but always the spirit speaks through a medium, person, or object. Surely all fraudulent and spiritually dubious. What on earth was Evelyn Deane doing here? Her father did not strike me as a spiritual man, nor one who would allow his child to stray so far from his sight that she could end up here of all places. Who was this woman? Have you ever done anything like that? Let me know in the comments section. The Grand Seance. Cloakroom. When interacting with a person or object, you may have more than one action to choose from. Use the wheel to navigate between actions. I don't think I need to look at the luggage stand. A beautiful landscape paint. Wait, is there a man drowning in this picture? Huh? What? I don't see anything like that. Do you all see that? Did I miss something? I'll look at it anyways. Place to leave luggage until the porter gets to it. I'll just open this. Sure no one will be bothered. A list of the staff's rota for the next few days. I've recorded their movements in my timetable in case it proves useful. Definitely seems like good evidence. I'm not going to waste the minute closing. What if they'll bring it up when we talk to them? An assortment of trashy romance novels. A paper from 3 years ago. The main story is the carriage accident that resulted in the death of the Marquise's wife. Private letters from Mr. Dupré. He's half-heartedly inquiring about a business. A photo of him outside the manor is included. His expression is flat. Random issues, each focusing on how peaceful the region is. It's a newspaper. This letter is written in a swirly script that I think may be Middle Eastern. Personal letter from a Victoria Lau. It has no reference to the manor or planned event whatsoever. It's even later than I thought. Is that actually moving forward with what we do? Looks like it. Entertainment schedule? Yeah, I think it just jumped forward. A listing of all guests' activities planned for this event. Ooh, analysis mode. We can analyze people, documents, and certain items. We're like, just stay there. I just got to analyze you. Move the magnifying glass to hunt for observations. There's 4 of them. Okay, so we've got Monday the 25th. There's welcome luncheon. Tuesday 26th, 3 p.m. afternoon tea and lawn games, 8 p.m. bridge game. On Wednesday, 1 to 5 p.m. horse riding, and then parlor games at 2. On the 28th, archery, elsewise cricket, 8 p.m. divination with Mrs. Mantovani. Oh, it's specifically these ones. 11 a.m. carriage tour of land? Guess they mean like the area around the manor. 9 p.m. masked ball on the 30th. There's a masked ball tomorrow evening at 9 p.m. in the ballroom. And then silent dinner and then the grand seance on the 31st at 8 and 9 p.m. On Sunday, there's a silent dinner at 8 p.m. in the dining room. On Sunday evening, the grand seance takes place in the hedge maze at 9 p.m. Talks held daily in the drawing room located in the west corridor. Information on talks to be posted outside the room each morning. I didn't miss anything, right? No. Information on talks to be posted, yeah. All of them were discovered. Great. Did it. Manager's office. It is now 3 days since Miss Deane went missing. The local news, albeit an old issue. Some pages are missing. Remains are all positive stories. If I want to determine whether anything suspicious happened to Miss Deane before I retire for the night, then I am running out of time. Perhaps I should start by checking it. All right. I like to look at everything. Oh, flyers. Grand Seance, a gathering of intellects interested in esoteric matters. Yeah, we saw that before. Let's ring the bell.
Yes?
Hello.
Oh.
I'm Declan Ward. I telegrammed ahead.
I see. We did not receive your message, Mr. Ward. Our telegraph machine is broken. Regardless, I am Vincent Varley, the manager here. We are quite full at present, but we can fit you in.
So this is the guy that we saw in the investigation panels there that we could ask questions about different things we found. Vincent Varley.
I'll send words that her room should be prepared, and I'll show you to it as soon as is possible. It shall be no later than midnight. But first, we require our guests to sign in, if you would.
It appeared out of nowhere. Telegraph machine is broken. Okay. That's her. Steen's signature. A few days ago. There's a lot of names here, all signed in within the last week. More than I thought there'd be. Excluding myself and Miss Deane, there are 17 others currently staying in the hotel. Only one guest is signed with an X, meaning this gathering has unusually high literacy rates. Person X and Father Lorcan Sinat signed in after Miss Deane reportedly went missing. Oh, sign in. Did I miss something? Oh, there's one more observation. Okay. Ah. A record of who arrived and departed and when. I noticed Miss Deane did not sign out.
I see you are busy for somewhere so remote, though it seems quiet around here.
The seance has brought a great many visitors, it's true. Most have retired early to be ready for the weekend ahead.
Ah, yes, the, Seance. I noticed the Miss Deane's name signing in. Does that happen to be Evelyn Deane?
It is. Rather it was. I'm afraid she's not staying with us any longer. Were you hoping to meet her?
They don't know that we're here to investigate this.
I was. She's, left already?
She has, yes. Can I help with anything else?
Sounds pretty sus. You can engage in conversation with characters by discussing evidence from your records. Certain responses will reveal new information, exposing more about the characters and their mysteries. Discussing topics will consume time. It's like discuss evidence to ask Mr. Varley about Miss Deane. Okay, so the people category. Isn't there an all? Everything, yeah. I'm sorry, but did you say Miss Deane departed already? It's interesting. There, it doesn't seem to be dialogue for for the first line after you choose something. Ah, okay. Yes, Tuesday night, perhaps Wednesday morning. Her letter said she had to leave on short notice. Letter? Ah, in truth, she took her luggage and left in the middle of the night. In the morning, we found only a letter and her payment at the front desk. Would that be usual for her? I could not say, sir. This was the first time she stayed here. Okay, so there's a bunch of stuff. Let's ask about the washerwoman. You'll think me quite mad, Mr. Varley, but I saw a woman washing something in the fountain. I can assure you that our facility has a full laundry. Nothing is washed in the fountain. Perhaps you saw a bean nye? It would be fitting for the time of year and the gathering here, though unfortunate for whoever's clothes were being washed. What is a bean nye? Don't know. Oh, luggage. Like, where's her luggage? I'm sorry about the late hour. I misjudged the time needed for the journey. It happens often enough, though usually not so late in the day. A driver knows the routes well. He should shorten your return trip. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. You may deposit your luggage on the rack to my right. A porter will then bring it to your room when ready. Oh, I wanted to ask about her luggage. Is there something else? The seance. It looks like you've gone to some trouble with this event. This seance is the first of its kind. It seemed prudent to put some expense into the event. What makes the seance distinct from any other? Well, I simply run the hotel and would not be the best source for an in-depth explanation, but I will try my best. A typical seance allows only limited communication with a ghost. Limited in that a medium is needed, a host, a device, etc. It's believed that at the right time of year, the right collection of people gathered, a more direct form of communication could be achieved. Oh. And maybe we were one of the right people to have. And so those people have been gathered here at Samhain, where and when the veil is thinnest, to see if that is true. As I say, that is the belief. Whether you believe it, Mr. Ward, is up to you. Did I just ask about everything? Oh, what about him? What can you tell me about yourself, sir? I am the manager here at the hotel. With the utmost respect, Mr. Ward, I think that's all you need to know. I'm just gonna ask about everything. You mentioned the telegraph machine is down. It is likely the storm shorted the battery. Terrible timing. I tried to wire up the replacement, but have had no luck. I'll have the groundsman look in the morning. Oh, does this mean that I think that means that we asked about it already. Yeah. What can you tell me about Mary Blake? Marchioness Blake was a kind woman and a dedicated mother. Her death came as a deeply tragic shock to all of us at the manor. The Marquis and his son were naturally never the same. No doubt that is the reason the seance is taking place now. The map? Is there much to do outside the manor? Refreshments can be requested on the patio. Many of our guests enjoy walking the grounds, and there is a hedge maze for your enjoyment. Mr. Hunter also offers horse riding sessions, though I believe those are now booked out. But if you're asking if there is anything outside of the grounds, no. Gofard is the town you took the carriage from, is our closest point of contact. I am sure you will find the hotel offers everything you could need during your stay with us. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner are served in the dining room. There's a well-stocked library, a bar, and a drawing room for relaxation, which includes a variety of games and records for your entertainment. Sadly, the bathhouse is closed at this time of year. The water is too cold to heat. And usually we have the telegraph room for communication. I am sure it will be repaired soon. I think that's it, right? Oh, just the manor itself. What can you tell me about the manor? Well, it was built in the mid-1600s on land awarded to Edward Blake from his part in the Cromwellian conquest of Ireland. It has since been passed down through the generations of the Blake family and has survived any number of tragedies. Marquis Jonathan Blake is the latest in the line to hold the title, with him and his son, young Master Walter, being the last two members of the line. It was the Marquess's initiative to open the manor as a hotel in 1870 to pull the place through the difficult post-famine years. That's all I could say, though I suspect there is more information in the library should you care for more. What about analyzing? Well, immediately I'm drawn to his face, the glasses. There's a crack. They must be difficult to see through. The damage must be recent, or surely he'd had them fixed. He'd have had them fixed. Some deep cheekbone lines. He looks profoundly displeased. Is it with me or something else? He's probably tired of talking to us. Hand on pocket watch. He keeps checking his pocket watch. He's either pressed for time, ruled by routine, or both. I think that's it. Or is there more? Oh, we can ask him about those things. Yeah, why are you so unhappy, man? Are you all right, sir? You look rather perturbed. I'm perfectly fine. My mind is on the hotel and event. Of course. Did you happen to drop your glasses? It is nothing, sir. They are serviceable. I'll have them replaced after the event. Oh, finally. Why is your hand on there? Are you very busy, sir? I notice you're holding your pocket watch there. These events do not run themselves. Its and the manor's success depend on tight scheduling.
I need nothing else, thank you.
Then please wait here. The staff will prepare your room, and I'll be back to show you to it shortly.
He doesn't sound upset.
Now, if you will excuse me, with the telegraph machine broken, I have delivery orders to write for the morning. If you need me again, you know how to summon me.
So Miss Deane was here, but left. Her date of departure does line up with the letter I received. It would be good to see the letter she left behind. Seems my cutoff for investigating is midnight. I should get a move on. Having looked around out here, I'm not sure Miss Deane's letter is still being kept in the reception area. Likely the manager has it in its office. By exploring and interacting with items, you can progress the investigation. To see which objects you can interact with, hold down space. Enable detective vision. Ah, okay. That is a lot like a point-and-click game. So they're all highlighted. That makes me very happy. You can even walk around in that mode. All right, well, let's check out the manager's office. Does it take us a minute to go in? Oh.
Sir, this area is for staff only. I would kindly ask you to leave this room.
We gotta get him out.
If you need assistance, you can ring the bell in the lobby.
Can we rig the bell to ring? And then sneak in? Let's check out this telegraph for ourselves. There's a faint smell of burnt paper in the air in here. I'll try to investigate without using the highlights, because I find that to be more fun. Oops. Ink and envelopes. Ink and envelopes, presumably for writing letters. Check that out too. Seems like when I move, it closes. No. Paper imprinted with the Blake family crest. Or envelopes. Is there any reason to look at that right now? Used to type up incoming messages for the guests. I mean, I could have guessed that. Oh, there's something down below too. Just a stack of paper. We're looking for a letter, but probably not in here. What was that? Strange occurrences. Oh, man. Is that a mystery? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, we can see what her signature looks like. Okay. Yeah. Steen's signature in the sign-in book suggests that she was indeed at the manor, though whether she remains as such is another question entirely. And then we can examine them here. Mark all as seen? What does it look like when they're not seen? Can I mark them as unseen? To gain entry to the office, that's the top priority. So we double click to enter, I guess this is like the top level. We could double click to zoom in on it. Timetable. I wonder if we're going to be tracking how people move around. I could have sworn this page was blank, but instead there is something here in Irish. I have no idea what that means. If only the language hadn't been taken from us. Okay. I guess I could look it up, but I'm not going to because probably it would tell us we needed to know right now. We can hear nothing. So we can eavesdrop. Seems to be stationary ink paper for the machines and so on. Degeneration by Max Nordau. Enter tongue by Max Nordau and German to English translation dictionary. From a quick look, the two books are the same. Maybe somebody was practicing their German or wanted to see if the two versions differed at all? Weird. Voltaic pile. Oh, we're going to have to repair it? Seems somebody was trying to follow these instructions. Voltaic battery is built by stacking cells to reach the required voltage output. This diagram shows a voltaic battery with an output of 4 volts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cell is made up of 2 discs called an anode and a cathode, separated by an electrolyte bridge. Zinc, electrolyte bridge, and copper disc. But what's the required output voltage? Looks like we've got... Oh, it says 6 volts. I wonder if we have to solve the puzzle. Looks like there's... 1... 4? The hotel's primary means of communication with the outside world. Apparently the battery is dead. It requires 6 volts. These burnt out discs are where the smell in the room is coming from. I'll remove them in case there's any risk of fire. I think I'll need to replace the disc before I can do anything. And how do I do that? Do I need to find new ones? I guess. There's little of interest to me in here. There's nothing I can see from here that would be causing the burnt smell in the room. A picture of a small cottage. A person stands in the window looking out at me. Once again, I don't see that either, but I guess it's there. Seems to be stationary ink. Blah, blah, blah. Got 2 left, man. I got 2 left. Did I miss anything interesting? Curious to see how difficult the investigations are going to be to solve. Oh god, I thought I heard something. Just the fireplace. So we're supposed to... Might as well leave this here. Yeah. Well, I'm pretty much done, so let's go into the main room. Locked. Assume it will be unlocked when the porter arrives. Cloakroom? Their vent. Salt bowl. St. Bridget's cross. We got coats. Crates of turnips. Of course. Boots. Alright, I'm interested in this salt. Box of salt used to absorb moisture from the coats and boots kept here. Okay. What's gonna happen?
Mr. Ward, your room is ready. Mr. Doyle has taken your luggage ahead.
Dude's not creepy at all. Find one of the fail states in the game. We lost? Later that night, the horrors of the manor overwhelmed you, having failed to uncover a solid reason to continue. Placing your soul in jeopardy, you fled the grounds? As a result of your actions, 0 of the people in the manor survived. There were 44 hours until the seance. What? So we have an autosave at 11:46 in the lobby. Interesting. You can return to an earlier point in this save's timeline. You'll only retain your progress up to that point in time. So we load into 46. We really only have one night? We need to get into this room. So we have to figure out what to do, I guess, to make it to the next day or something. This is very, very intriguing. Let's go into the luggage room then. Take a look around. The emptied luggage of the hotel's guests. Locked, of course, but there's something about the pattern on that lid. The way it's pulling me in. I'll have to return here later. Do we keep all the evidence? Like the stuff that we found too? The notes and everything? Did not know what to expect from this game. I'm very intrigued. Not a lot to look at here. Oh, I see. Evidence records. Oh, here we go. Strange occurrences. It may be the atmosphere and the occult talk getting to me. Starting to think I am seeing some unsettling sights in these old halls. Looks like there's a shadow here. An ordinary vent, except there seems to be something stuck inside. The grate is fastened firmly to the wall. I can't get it out. I see that there's numbers here too. Wait, did that fall? Oh, it did! What happened here? Friggin' almost fell on me! A pen. Writing material. Can't pick it up. Oh, by the way, please don't spoil anything if you've played this. If I want help, I'll specifically ask for help, but basically don't help me. I'm gonna ask questions, but they're just rhetorical. I'm sharing my thoughts about what I'm experiencing, right? So let me figure out things on my own. If I really get stuck, then I will ask for help. I can also, if I need to, I can look it up. We all have access to the internet here. Okay. So if I go into the telegraph room, yeah, it's all reset, right? Because we loaded it up. Okay. What the fuck? Is there something there? Yeah, I'm pretty spooked out now. Oh! What on earth could these be for? Were those there before? Could be that they're important. Maybe there's a clue to their use somewhere around here. Well, we know that they're for this, right? So it's yellow, then white, and then blue. Or gold, white, whatever. I can use these new discs to replace the old ones. I need to assemble a battery with the right voltage to power the telegraph machine. Just needs the right number of discs in the right order. Ah, okay. Sorry. Was yellow, white, blue. Yeah. One, two, three, 5, 6. The battery seems to be working, and the telegraph machine now has a hum to it. I should tell the manager. So is this going to be like Outer Wilds, where you literally have to do it all in one night? And it's just about, like, doing stuff in the right order, and then when you do it, you make it to the next day or something? Or... Huh. I don't even remember seeing those discs there before. Wild.
Sir, this area is for staff only. I would kindly ask you if you need assistance.
Oh, I needed to ring the bell. Okay, fine.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
Telegraph machine fixed.
Your telegraph machine seems to be functional.
Is that so? Mr. Hunter must have slipped in unnoticed and fixed it.
Can't we just tell him that we fixed it?
Then you'll have to excuse me. I have messages to send ahead of tomorrow. I will be in the telegraph room should you need me. You shouldn't be waiting much longer for your room, I assure you. It will be ready by midnight at the latest.
That's how we get him out of there. I should act quickly. I don't know how long he'll stay in there. Character locations, points of interest, and rooms can be viewed on the map. Press 4 to access this. This is the map. The yellow arrow indicates where Ward is. You can also see where other characters are. Characters will change position every hour, so be sure to keep an eye on the map. New areas will be added as the manor is explored. There's a game that I played a while back called The Sexy Brutale, which was kind of feels a little similar to this, where it's like the same events happening all over again, and you have to like kind of like figure out their patterns and then do stuff to interact with the patterns to keep progressing. Really cool game, but it's tricky to get a grasp on it. Okay, so you're there. From courtyard. It keeps saying they're like hour, right? But we can only play an hour. So they move every hour. So far we can only play an hour, so and then there's a timetable. So presumably the more we figure out, the more the timetable is going to be worked out, and that will allow us to be able to chart the path through the day or something. And we're looking for that letter, right? Clipboard. Letters. Mr. Varley's mid-draft orders. He's requesting payment hold off until after this event is over. Open letter. Response to Mr. Varley, who seems to have asked after a child on behalf of a young mother. The letter assures him the child is safe, but is otherwise not forthcoming. Mail to be delivered into town. Nothing here except request for supplies. Letters. Complaint letter. A letter complaining about the housekeeper and her overfamiliarity and curiosity. So the question is, should I go back, like way back to an earlier save?
Huh?
What the hell? What are you doing rifling around in here?
Just
Get out, Mr. Ward. You are no longer welcome here. You may wait outside the gate while your things are gathered and brought to you.
So that's another game over. Yeah. We were evicted. Okay. Let's go. I could just need to find that letter, right? Oh, I see the exclamation mark shows whether or not you've looked at it. We have to find, I guess we have to find the right thing. The thing is, I only have 4 attempts. Maybe we need to go back further. You don't just want to explore everything. Staff roster. Books. There's a freaking safe. I have no way of knowing the code for this in little time. I should search the rest of the office for the letter. Agreed. There was this. There's a letter here too, right? We looked at that one, but not this one. Letters requesting gramophone records for the rooms, respectively for the drawing room and the bedroom of one Dr. Callahan. We can climb out. Interesting. Books. The bench. Room rack. Oh, it's free to climb out. I'm so curious. Makes sense. It didn't cost us any time. We can just go right back in. He's in there still. Empty hat box. So if I can get... If I move the time forward while I'm not in there... I won't get caught, right? So I'm curious to see how that works. Cheap coat for such an expensive hotel. It's just gonna be the same as the first loss, right? First fail.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Your room is ready. Mr. Doyle has taken your...
I get, maybe the idea is just you have to accomplish certain tasks. On each day. Yeah, okay. This time we failed. Later that night, the horrors of the manor overwhelmed you. You fled, yeah. So let's... I'm gonna go... Maybe you can always solve it. If it's like... I'm gonna go back to this. I don't want to go and like look at everything again, if that's the way it's supposed to go. So we checked in there. Looked at those letters. Did we check the stack of letters? Various requests. Oh, this is free. A list of the staffs wrote out for the next few days. I've recorded their movements in my timetable in case it proves useful. A listing of all guest activities planned for the event. Yeah, we already went over this. Good. Yeah, all information's discovered. Okay. Makes sense that it's there too. I guess I'll check the drawers. Administrative files, nothing of value. Various books on management, accountancy, and running a hotel. Nothing there. Oh, hello. A letter from a supplier requesting payment for goods delivered here for this event. Where have we not looked? Nothing in the pockets of the jacket. Did we check the hat box? We did. We checked those. We checked those. We didn't check the clipboard. A record of who is in which room. Useful information to have. There's something under it. Oh, I didn't even notice that. I think this... Yes, this is Miss Deane's departure letter. Right at 12 a.m. On his desk. Strange. He must have been examining it when I arrived. It's signed. I wonder, does this match her signature in the sign-in book? So now we can go straight to that.
Huh?
And if I wanted to, I could reload the whole thing and just do the stuff that keeps
What are you doing?
progresses the game. And then we have more time.
Get out, Mr. Ward. You.
But I'm curious to see what happens now if we just grab that right away. Is there something else we have to do, or is that all that we have to do for the night? Are there any differences between these signatures? Well, the E straight away looks pretty different. To find the differences, eh? The Y. This part of the D. These signatures are close, but they don't match. Somebody else wrote this letter of hers, but who and why? You've gathered enough evidence to craft a hypothesis. Evidence provides keywords for each hypothesis. Press 1 to access this. Okay. Press Make Hypothesis to open the hypothesis panel. Complete a hypothesis by filling in the missing words using keywords gleaned from evidence. Press Consider to determine if you are correct. Okay. Oh, okay. That's okay. Maybe the manager forged. Letter is... Letter? No. No. I think forged. Oh, Miss Deane's departure letter is forged. What if? I know what happened here. Huh.
So, Miss Deane didn't leave the hotel. And somebody wants us to think that she did. But who? Can I learn anything about the culprit?
I mean, yeah. Well...
Yes, this is true. But it seems likely that all the staff and guests would. I'm unlikely to find the culprit based off this. Of course. Educating the people over here isn't exactly the Crown's highest priority. As a result, literacy rates are low enough in the west of Ireland.
So we know it can't be Mr. X.
The fact that this letter was written at all is a useful clue to the identity of the culprit behind whatever has befallen Miss Deane.
She did not leave the manor, though somebody wants people to think that she did. Okay. So what stops me from just selecting all of them and getting the right answer eventually? I guess nothing? Completing the hypothesis is critical to advancing the mysteries and finding Miss Deane, as each successful hypothesis will reveal facts about the culprit. Information you know about the culprit will appear on the panel to the left. Use it as the story unfolds to eliminate suspects on this screen. And now it's time to get some rest. Okay. So it could be Varley, but we don't know the other culprits. And these are the facts we know about Varley. What happens if I click investigate? Concerned about the time. Okay. Investigate Mr. Varley's quarters. Investigate Mr. Varley's office. Profile Mr. Varley. It says discussion topics. Okay. Just trying to figure out how to like navigate this. So we've added to the main mystery level. I see. That just drills down. Oh. Mr. Ward? Mr. Ward, your room is ready. Let's sneak out. So they know they don't find us there. So we just walk out of the room. He'll see us coming out of there. Right?
Mr. Ward, your room is ready. Mr. Doyle has taken your luggage ahead.
And that was before midnight. So I think we're going to move on to the next day. Ah, yes. Or into the next room, at least. Oh, there's a lot of stuff to look at. What is this? A strange device.
If you head up the stairs, the porter will show you to your room.
I don't really have time to talk to you. Look at these tomorrow, I guess?
This room's yours, sir. Number 4.
Why are you running, sir? Oh, this one. Cool. Oh, I don't want to sleep next to that. There's one of those gramophones. Freshly dressed with good quality sheets. I should rest. Yes. Right at the stroke of midnight. What the hell? Told you I didn't want to sleep under that. A blind angel. It's a like stag's skull. What? Oh, I need to draw this? The hell is going on? I can't run, but I can crouch. Oh, there's freaking handprints on the windows. Oh, and you have to do it in one stroke, probably. A rock on fire. No. I didn't really think it through. I wonder if you could fail that if you're not careful. That doesn't seem like a good thing. Eight? 8 a.m.
My head. I don't feel rested at all. What was that dream? So vivid. Despite my tiredness, I've woken with a new eagerness to attend this evening's seance. Given I only learned about the event last night, I find that odd.
The dream, like, compelled us to be interested in attending? The hell?
What on earth was that?
Is that like a broken window? Something falling? We will find out on the next episode. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, become a member if you can afford it. And thank you so much again to Raw Fury, my favorite publisher. They always make games that I look forward to. I also forgot to mention, this is by the developers of the Dark Side Detective. Dark Side Detective? Which I haven't played. It is a point and click game. That's probably why this has some of that DNA in it. So I get to experience their style through this game, I guess. And yeah, thank you so much to Raw Fury for sponsoring this video. Do you all want to see a full series of this? Because regardless of what you say, I'm probably going to play through the entire thing because I love mystery exploration games, especially since Halloween's just around the corner. Looking for spooky stuff. I will see you on the next episode of the Seance of Blake Manor, and I love you all.